Ah man, when it rains, it pours. I tell you. All right, so things are getting a little worse for Lil Meech. So recently, Michael Rainey, the person who plays Tariq on Power, he had his TikTok account, and someone in his comments had said, "You should take Little Meech under your wing." And Michael Rainey responded. He said, "Try to. Wanted to be Big Bro so bad, shaking my head." And Big Bro, it sounds like he's talking about Fifth. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like Meech wanted to be bigger than the program, and that's exactly what the first comment said. Can't help a ninja that think he's bigger than the program. And here's the thing, that's debatable. Y'all could debate that by yourselves. Y'all think Little Meech was bigger than the program. But I gotta admit, man, this small accusation by Fifth was very telling. And I said this in my other videos earlier, but I'm gonna say it for you guys again. So 50 Cent had claimed, I thought about it. I think he was uncomfortable with me and Mimi's relationship. I'm telling Mimi I don't want him doing drugs. He's telling him he used to do X like it's cool. I tell Mimi, chill, stop spending all your money. He's telling him how much money he blew. People don't know I had to send Mimi to rehab. Russell Hornsby peeped. He was high as F on set as he started throwing up at the weapons test. Then Ian told me that the little ninja had whippets in his truck. So whippets is a powder that's in drugs that you could sniff. Not legally, but you could do it. So basically the fact that, Lil Meech thought that he could sniff something and be high as hell on set is a serious problem. It's a serious problem for anybody, not even like forget an actor, anybody on the set, whether you're a crew member, a director, assistant director, PAs, grips, whoever, you cannot be high as hell on set to the point where you can't function clearly. So that's a serious problem. And of course, Fifth was going to have a problem with that because he put all this money into this production. He put all this money into giving you acting classes to make this show running, and you disrespect him by being high on set to the point where you can't function. That's a problem.
Shit too, bro. Was Lil Meech being disloyal to 50 Cent? Or is it fair game at this point? This whole Rick Ross versus 50 Cent versus Lil Meech versus Big Meech situation is playing out just like a movie. And I'll tell you what, you guys, it's definitely not a good movie. Now, after Ricky Rose and Lil Meech linked up last night, which, by the way, they linked up at Floyd Mayweather's birthday party, who you guys know is also an op of 50 Cent. How fucking ironic is that, you guys? Now, I'm not sure if Ross and Meech knew they were going to run into each other, but it definitely made for an interesting video. Rick Ross put up this video last night on his Instagram page of him and Lil Meech. This is very interesting because we saw Lil Meech say fuck Rick Ross on the text message he sent to 50 Cent. Now, I'm sure 50 Cent was hoping to divide and conquer. Rick Ross is not only working with, but he's also helping out his dad, Big Meech. So I'm sure 50 Cent was hoping that Rick Ross would see the text from Lil Meech saying fuck him, and that would be enough for Rick Ross to stop rocking with Big Meech. But unfortunately for 50 Cent, the plan did not work. Ross and Meech were spotted last night having a conversation, which a lot of people thought wasn't a good look from Lil Meech. A lot of you guys said, yo, Lil Meech, you gotta be careful, bro. Rick Ross is using you as a pawn on his chessboard right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said earlier. It's obvious that Ross is using him, but then again, in Lil Meech's defense, yo, man, that dude's probably hurt. Like he's just like, yo, damn, man, I'm having fun, I'm making money, I'm on one of the best shows in the country as a lead actor. Then the next thing I know, my pops comes out of jail and ruins everything. Because like I said before, I'm not saying that, Lil Meech is perfect. I'm not saying all that. But at the same time, man, I really think that he was caught in the crossfire because none of this drama would be going on if Big Meech didn't take that picture with Ross. And on top of that, his Uncle Terry didn't take that picture with Preem's son. Because it really, in my opinion, I ain't gonna hold you. As soon as I saw Uncle Terry take a picture with Preem's son, the guy that was responsible for trying to kill 50 back in the day in Queens, in front of his grandmother's house, by the way. When I saw that, I was like, yo, man, BMF is about to end soon. Because I'm telling you, man, like everyone knows how Fifth operates, bro. Like, He doesn't take disrespect very well, especially blatant disrespect. You taking a picture with his enemies? Nah.
Not only does he not care about you, but this is all a play to get at 50 Cent. The person that you idolize, the person that you looked up to, and also the person that you're also trying to be cool with. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, man. The optics look crazy. You basically have two grown ass men using other people to get each other pissed off. Now, 50 Cent saw the link up between Rick Ross and Lil Meech and he clowned it. 50 said, tell your pops, I'ma look out. What's the address? I'ma send some wings over there. Clearly trying to make a Rick Ross fat joke and also trying to say that Ross doesn't have money for them. But I can't even lie to you guys, man. This response from 50 is kind of sad. I feel like at this point, you said your piece. When are you eventually going to move on and stop bothering these guys? I think.
Listen, whether wrong or right, whatever your opinion is, there's something that y'all gotta understand about Fifth, man. He don't let nothing go. Like nothing. This is the same man that sued his baby moms because she put out a lie on him. Like, this is the guy you're dealing with. This is the same guy that cut off his own son. Like, hey, listen. I mean, you can have your opinion. I'm just telling you the real. Like, this is the type of guy that you're dealing with, bro. Like, he hold grudges for life. For life, bro. Like, it's very rare that you ever seen Fifth actually mend a situation with a person he had problems with. It's very rare you see that.
50 Cent might be in his feelings a little bit watching Lil Meech and Rick Ross link up. Just last week, Lil Meech was in your text messages trying to get in your good graces. Then a week later, you see him trying to intentionally hurt you. The worst part is, even if 50 Cent had a little spot in his heart where he was trying to forgive him, now he knows that's not even an option anymore. For all we know, he could have been trolling for the last month, just trying to make sure that the next episode of BMF has high ratings. But now that Lil Meech done crossed the line, you gotta go back and tell the executives, nah, bro, it is no more BMF. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much over. And it kind of it really sucks, man, because I like BMF. I was really, and listen, mind you, like, I turned 24 this year, right? So, guys in my generation who are like around my age or younger, we didn't know who the hell BMF was. When BMF was doing anything in real life, we was all in diapers. We was in preschool. We didn't know who the hell what BMF was. Like, come on, like, we're all in our early 20s and younger in this era, right? So it was cool to kind of see the BMF story, and it was unique in our opinion. And that's why this whole situation is sad, man, because as soon as I saw, Terry take that picture with Preem's son, and then you saw Rick Ross take that picture with Big Meech, I was like, yo, the show's about to come to a close. So this right here was a post on Lil Meech's Instagram page, a picture with him and Floyd and Ross, so Floyd don't rock with Fifth, and then Ross obviously don't rock with Fifth. So yeah, it's an all-out war. So I hope Meech is ready for what he's getting himself into. And it kind of sucks. It's sad to watch, man. It's sad to see that a whole bunch of egos just couldn't get along. And my biggest takeaway from the situation is, like, listen, I don't know Fifth. I never met him personally. I don't know him. I never met him. But at the end of the day, man, he's the boss. He's the executive producer running the show. And I think that Big Meech especially, and also the uncle, they just got tired of Fifth being in the driver's seat. That's kind of how this is looking. They got tired of him being in the driver's seat. They got tired of him calling the shots, because you got to remember, Big Meech and Terry, they're used to being bosses. They're used to doing their own thing. They're not used to being up underneath someone else and having to look up to someone else for them to call the shots. They're not accustomed to that. And unfortunately, with men, their egos can get bruised like that, especially when they're used to always having things their way. But in our culture, we just have the crab in the barrel mentality. If y'all would have just have done right by Fifth overall, y'all could have made more money in the future. Y'all could have made more documentaries, spinoff shows possibly, or, anything. Anything would have been possible. But I just don't understand. And you can check out some of the comments, bro. Like, they keep giving 50 ammunition. Bro, real life moving like a female. Like, it's crazy, bro. Ninja about to take a pic with Ja Rule next. This is what happens when you give a musty ninjas a job. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Yo, 50 got ninjas trauma bonding. Yo. Hey, now listen, listen. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I mean, that's war tactics. Like people always form. See, this is what I learned about people, and I learned this in college, right? People will always try to form alliances or fake friendships just because they don't like somebody. And you could do it for the meantime, but unfortunately, those fake friendships where you're only linking up with somebody because y'all have a common enemy, those friendships don't typically last long for the most part. They work for the meantime, but they don't work for the long time, if y'all get what I mean. But I'll see y'all later.